Look at this beautiful day we're having. It's absolutely stunning. Welcome to another vlog. We have a lot to catch up on. I don't exactly know how these next several vlogs are going to go, but I do know it is going to be about us getting back to our life. This spring and this summer have been a whirlwind. If you follow us on Instagram, you would have seen only the highlights. And there have been a lot of not highlights, if I'm being honest. And quite possibly one of the hardest things that Keith and I have ever gone through, which I'm sure I will share at some point, maybe not in this video, but coming up. We're okay, by the way. Has nothing to do with like Keith and I as a unit. But yeah, it was just a really hard spring and summer, and it is now September 29th and fall is here, and it is time to lock in. It is time to lock in and get back to life. The beginning / middle of September really rocked our world, and our diets kind of fell off. I mean, we still eat really clean, but they just weren't as normal, and our workouts really took a nosedive. I was lucky to be getting a workout in every other week, and I know it's only been a couple weeks of that, like 3 weeks of that, but I feel it. I feel it in my body, and just mostly in my mood. I feel it in my mood. So today I started a new running program on 𝗀𝗀𝗃𝗃. That's like catered to me. It's 3 days a week, and I have like a long run, a speed run, and then just like a performance run. So I went ahead and did my first run with that this morning. I'm trying to improve my 5K time. I'm not a runner. I've never been a runner. Runner's always been something that's very hard for me. I started running inside only in December of 2024, and I've been pretty inconsistent with it since completing my Couch to 5K program. I've just maintained like running a 5K every week, but I've never done anything to try and improve the time or anything like that. So that's what I'm doing now, mostly because it's hard and it kicks my ass, and I need something that I can see progression and progress in. So along with my strength training, that is what I am working on this month. So I guess this vlog is just essentially going to be about us getting back into the roots of our life. Let's see where the day takes us. You'll have to come over here, buddy. Can't reach you. And a little back comb. As one does, anytime they feel like trash, they shop. And I placed a huge order on Abercrombie & Fitch, so I'm going to show you some of the things. I love this skirt, but I fear it's too big. Look how cute this is, but it's like... I love the color of it though, it's so dark. I think I have to return it though. This top, on the other hand, super cute. This sweater is so cute and so soft. Oh my gosh, it might be the softest thing I've ever put on my body. Unfortunately, I ordered it in a medium, and it's just too big. Now this, I ordered in a proper size. I like it. You're either gonna love this or you're gonna hate it. It's a suede jacket. Love it. Okay, Again, something you're gonna love or hate. They're a love for me, and they're also a must for me because of what I do. Cow jeans! I love these. They're super comfy too. They're the high-rise 90s jean in their 𝗀𝗯𝗀𝗃 line. I always go for the 𝗀𝗯𝗀𝗃 line because I've got hips and I've got a butt. Super cute. Okay, these are the same style jeans, but in like a bandana-y pattern. Excuse me, booby. I like them and the fit is great, but the symmetry is driving me crazy. Like they're the same exact on each side. I don't like that. This is what I mean by that. Like it hits at the same spot in each section. I'm not a big symmetry fan. Can you see me? Kidding. I love this sweatsuit. However, I ordered a small in the sweatpants, which they fit great, but I accidentally, I think, I don't know, maybe I did it on purpose, ordered a medium in the sweatshirt, probably thinking it would be like, you know, nice and oversized and comfy. It's a little too big. So I like this set. I'm going to keep this set. However, I am going to return the sweatshirt for a medium, because even if I put something on under this, it's still gonna be plenty large. Tag fell off. I don't know what it is about their sweaters, but they are just so comfy and cozy. This is a small, it fits pretty good, but I do have a sweater very similar in color to this, so I'm probably not gonna keep it. Also, these are their mid-rise Curve Love boot cut jean. They're a little bit of a flare at the bottom. Love them so much, they fit so well. They're just slightly too long, which you can't see, but they're about an inch too long. Should have ordered the short. Again, with the everything from Abercrombie is soft theme, their sweatshirts, to die for it. Look how cute this Britney Spears one is. Fun fact, when I met Keith, he had every single Britney Spears album. Every single one. I think that is just adorably cute. Anyways, he was a huge Britney fan. I liked her. I didn't really have anything of hers, but I thought he would find this funny. This is the same as that gray sweater a little bit ago that I said I was probably gonna return, but in white. It's so soft, it's so comfy, but it's like not doing anything for me, so she's a no. Okay, this shirt is adorable. There's stuff I don't need to show on the internet, but it's one of those things that I would call way too high maintenance. It has a zip up the side, and then I'd need to tighten these. You'd have to wear a special bra with it. It is so cute, and it fits so nice, and it shows the girls real nice, but I cannot be bothered with clothing like this. It's too high maintenance. This top, on the other hand, not high maintenance at all. Can wear a normal bra with it, has a cute little cutout. It's just jean material with a cute little design at the bottom. I'm trying to decide if it's a little too big. It might be. I kept this little jean top on. I would not pair this together, but we're back with the cow print, this time in skirt form. I really like this a lot, but it's wintertime, so I might not keep it. All right, this is the dress that prompted all of this haul and the 40% off, because I love it when Abercrombie & Fitch does 40% off. This is an absolute yes, okay? Absolute yes. And it's got a nice little slit here. It's so comfy. You can wear a regular bra with it. This is what I'm talking about when I say low maintenance clothing. This right here. This is it. The last thing in this haul is like this chocolate brown belt. Simple, cute. That's it. That's everything from my Abercrombie haul. I will link everything down below if you're interested. The things that I'm going to keep for sure are the camo sweatsuit, the cow jeans, this belt, this dress. I think I'm gonna return the cute little denim skirt for a size smaller. And there's a couple sweaters that I like that I'm not 100% sold on, so I'll probably try those on again and see which ones I keep. See you later. Another thing I've been doing for myself to get over the hurt and back into the healing stage is reading. Now, I am a huge reader. but the majority of books that I read are fiction novels. And then every once in a while I pick up a self-help book, nonfiction, something like that. So right now I am currently reading the Empath's Survival Guide, and I'm not very far in, but I already feel lighter, you know, like I already feel understood. And I already knew I was an empath. I did not realize I was at the very far end of the spectrum. Actually, I did realize that, because I have a lot of things that happen in my life. Honestly, I try to push it away because it can be frightening. It can be scary. Like, I have visions. Anyways, I'm not going to go into all that. What I want to say is I have been trying to spend what's left of our summer, because we seem to be having an Indian summer. Like I said, it's September 29th, and it's supposed to be 90 some degrees today. So I've been taking my hour of book time out into the sunshine on my back patio and laying out while I read. It's been fantastic. It's been magical. It has given me a lovely tan. Don't know where that came from. And yeah, that's something that I've been trying to do every day. It doesn't happen every day, but I've been trying to do it every day that I can, that it's sunny. We lose sunlight on our back patio at 1 p.m. So I usually try to do it from 11 to 12, right before lunch. It is 5 minutes to 11. So I'm going outside, and you can't come with me because there is nothing on behind this towel. Here's my suntan setup right on the concrete. We're on year 5, and every single summer at the beginning of the summer, I say I am going to buy myself a lounger, and here we are. My 5th summer here, and I still haven't bought one. It's comfortable though, for me anyway. We've exercised, we've read, we've sweat twice, once during exercise and once while laying out in the sunshine. Gosh, that felt good. And now it is time to create a nourishing meal. That is probably the most important thing when it comes to my health, is making sure I'm properly fueled. Because if I am not properly fueled, I cannot maintain my day-to-day. I cannot maintain my day-to-day activities. So I'm going to make Keith and I both a salad. And then I have 2 of the Teton grass-fed beef Polish sausages in a pan heating up. I have some leftover vegetables that we did on the Blackstone earlier in the week. This is also from Costco. It's that already sliced and cooked sirloin that Keith's probably gonna eat. And then I'm gonna make a big salad for both of us. So balanced meal coming shortly. I'm gonna slice up 1 cucumber and put half on mine and half on Keith's. I'm also going to add some red onion.
5 minutes, counting down.
You know what kind of irritates me? Is they call this a red onion, but it's purple, okay? Makes no sense. Thin slices. For salad dressing, we don't make it difficult around here. We just do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of oregano, some olive oil, and some red wine vinegar. This is my vinegar of choice. If you want, you could add some honey or some maple syrup to it, but we like a tangy salad dressing. I like to load our salads up with hemp seeds for the extra protein and mostly the omega-3s. And lastly, on mine, I like to cut up some pistachios and put on top. Keith doesn't like crunchy things on his salad. Salad is complete. I threw the rest of the veggies in. Here's the Tetons. They're crisping up. And then this is that sliced steak that I'm just trying to heat up a little bit. Lunch is served. As you saw me prep the salad, we've got the salad, and then I took 1 of these little pieces of sirloin because they're kind of overly peppered for me. So I gave the rest to Keith. And then I have 1.5 of the Teton sausages, vegetables, and some homegrown watermelon. that is my lunch. This is Keith's lunch. This is the sirloin, grass-fed Teton sausage, some vegetables, and a big old salad. I have just been sat at my desk for a couple hours catching up on some things. I kind of like neglected pretty much everything, especially emails, for about 4 days while my mom was here, 4 or 5 days. And yeah, just kind of recalibrated. So I needed to catch up on a bunch of that stuff, and that is done. So now I'm going to come down and fold some laundry. That is another piece of my life that I have been trying to keep up at, is just making sure that everything's like cleaned daily and our laundry's caught up, because when it's not, it makes me feel worse than I already have been. So yeah, we're just stacking all kinds of things and all kinds of habits that are making me function day to day. Because if I'm being truly honest, functioning has been, I wouldn't say difficult, because I have, and I've done it every single day, but I have had to put forth so much more effort to do it. Does that make sense? I'm not telling you all of this to complain about life, because there are so many beautiful things about life. And like I said, in another video, I will go into kind of what's been going on. But I'm just struggling right now. I know that every single time I create long-form content, it makes me feel better. Short-form content is just, it's hard. I'm not into it right now. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be doing it. When it comes to these long-form videos, I'm not looking for like tips or tricks or anything like that. It's just me muddling through life and showing you how I get through it when times are tough and my brain is not in the happiest place that it could be. Take with that what you will. It's just me living life, moving through. And if I'm being completely honest, I had a really good morning, and lunchtime hit and I'm struggling. And that's just the way it's been, and I have a feeling it's just going to be that way for a while. And I'm just going to use this, I guess, as my journal of getting back to a balanced life, because I'm very unbalanced right now. When I get in these ruts, for some reason, my creative mind kind of like comes out to play, which I'm very thankful for, because I feel like it can really be a saving grace for me at times. I have these intentions of these videos that I would love to create. And to be quite honest, I was actually working on one in June. And then our world kind of exploded in July, middle of July. And I put it on the back burner because other things took over. And I'm just kind of wanting to get back into that mindset. I had like this awesome video planned of how happy I am to be in the place that I'm in, and how much this part of my life means to me and stuff like that. And that's what I'm trying to get back to, because it's not that that doesn't exist anymore. It very much does. It's just, there were some monkeys thrown in the wrench that kind of stole my joy. And I'm just trying to find it again. You're probably sitting there being like, oh my God, this is so annoying. She won't just tell us what's happening. I will tell you. And I always do end up telling you, because it is how I heal. But right now, I'm still going through the motions. Of healing. I am, just like about everybody else, somebody who has to move through it, feel it, and figure it out before she can vocalize it and talk about it. And that's what we're doing here. I know sometimes I very much enjoy watching people actually move through it. But I just mentally don't work that way. So I will provide what I can when I decide to. I'm just rambling at this point. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not in the thick of it anymore. which makes me feel like I can start communicating some of the stuff, but I'm definitely not over it, you know? And I don't know that I'll ever be over what happened, but with time, everything gets a little bit easier. And even just like vocalizing it and like getting some of this word vomit out right now makes me feel lighter. So thank you for that. And I will get there. And I know it's not expected. It is not expected of me by all of you to share what's going on in my life. And I know that, and I appreciate that, and that's why I love our crew so much. But I do want to share. I do want to share because there's so much power in sharing. I'm just not quite there yet. The healing hasn't healed enough yet. So that's what these videos are going to be about. Kind of trying just to find my center again. Doing the things that I know create happiness and wholeness. I think that's enough of my rambling. I've probably been rambling for like 10 minutes. And if I'm being honest, I think I need to log off for the day. I need to go fill my cup somehow, some way. And I don't know how that's going to be.